Welcome everybody to another episode of Books and Betches, not to be confused with books and
doors.
I'm Kristen, and with me I have
Dorotha.
Daria.
Dorotha. That's Erica and Maria.
Door.
I think this is gonna be one of my faves. I really do. Not book. Favorite episodes.
It could be. It has potential.
It has potential. I'm going to say a warning at the top. This is an explicit episode. If you have kids, if you have anything, just step away. This one's real weird.
Okay, quick thing. If you have kids at all, they should never be listening to us.
I agree.
Like, there should never
be no. If
there are some episodes that are astronomically worse than others.
Yeah.
Yes, but in general, we are non-suitable for work.
We didn't talk sex the last episode.
No, we could have.
And we didn't.
But here's the thing, like if a kid is in the area,
growth.
if a kid is in the area, then you put him away. That's all.
Put him away.
Okay,
put him away behind the door.
Put your child away.
But if you are new here, this is a book podcast. We swear, we spoil, we talk about sex, and we suck at it.
We suck at all of it.
Lower your expectations.
Please lower them to the ground.
This week, very exciting.
Unhinged.
It's pretty unhinged.
Well, the name of the book is Unhinged. By who?
I want to know.
By who?
I don't even want to
Vera Valentine.
Vera Valentine. That's not real.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely a pen name.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I would too. I would write a pen name.
1,000. I mean, she put her
photo.
Yeah, they put their photo at the end of the book.
I would never in a million years.
Anyway, I want to ask a quick question. Where did this come from? Who said?
No, people sent it in.
Who said? Who did this?
A lot of people. Sent
I
me
have
this book.
questions.
I feel like it's trending on TikTok.
It is trending. It's one of those books that like everyone.
I saw that blonde person that reads all these crazy books talk about it.
Yes.
I didn't listen to them talk about it. I just saw that they mentioned that the title was there, and I was like, I'm not gonna listen to that. Keep going.
Everyone kept telling me about the door romance shifter.
Yeah, let's get it off
I don't know what it
at
is.
the top here. It's a door
shifter. Erotica.
Were we calling it a shifter? I guess
That's
so.
he's a shifter.
Shifts backs
You're
and
right.
forths.
You're right.
Every
every
new moon or full moon, he shifts.
You're right. I forgot about
We just spoiled the whole thing.
I don't give a shit. It's the
I said we
wildest
spoil.
fucking thing.
I didn't
It's
expect
70
We have to
pages
do
long.
the 60
I
seconds.
didn't expect it to be that at the end. I thought, I was like, oh, there is no, he's just going to turn back into a door.
Yeah.
But when it became a shifter every moon and she has to.
Erica needs to do the 60 seconds.
Yeah.
I think this is a fun one for you. Don't look at your phone. No. If you're new here, we attempt to do this thing where we explain the entire plot summary of a book in 60 seconds or less. This week, Erica is going to do Unhinged, which is a door story. And I feel like this is very easy. It's 72 pages.
I think I'm going to crush this.
It's a 72-page book, so keep that in mind.
Should I do it in 30 seconds then?
Ooh.
Okay.
That's kind of
adding
fun.
your own challenge.
You think you could do this book in 30 seconds?
I don't know.
Do you even know their
Well,
names?
we're going to find out.
No.
Okay, here we go.
Tana?
In 45
Tana.
seconds or less,
Okay.
Unhinged. Go.
Okay, so the main girl is in an apartment and her door is in love with her. Her front door, and he apparently has a fucking the knob is the dick. He watches her like live her life, and there's a serial killer that is the maintenance man in her building or landlord or whatever, and he sees that she's in trouble, and then Zeus comes to him in a dream. I can't even believe I'm saying this. And tells him that he is his son and that he can go into her dream and tell her to fuck him. And if he does, he'll shift back into a man figure. So he goes into her dream and is like, hey, bitch, fuck me in real life. And then she wakes up and is like, maybe I should fuck my door today. Which the logistics of that, I would love to try out on your door. What? And then, no, just like to see that this is so fucking crazy. But
We're at a minute, but keep going.
So then she fucks the door and he turns into a man and I think protects her. But then the guy shoots him in the stomach and he turns back into a door and falls on him and almost kills him because he's solid oak.
He is solid oak.
Keep going.
And then we have a true matrimony of door and door shift. He shifts into a door every new moon.
But she just fucks him and he comes back.
Hera goes into her dream also to remind him she can fuck the door again.
To bring him
to
back.
bring him back.
To bring him back.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The reason
Yeah.
that he became a door,
For the record, the 60 seconds is over.
Zeus impregnated a door by
No,
fucking
a tree.
by fucking a tree.
He impregnated a
Sorry,
tree.
he created a door son by fucking a hole in a tree.
I think I highlighted the sentence. Hold on.
So let's start at the beginning then.
Zeus
With Zeus.
impregnated a tree by
Yes.
fucking a tree.
Okay, so Zeus.
Okay, hold on. I have the line.
Okay, go ahead.
So, hold on. Is this
When
it?
Zeus showed up, I was like, where did the gods come from?
So this is when he first. Okay, when he first shows up. So Hera has told me I must make some amends for my affairs. Personally, I think she's being oversensitive, but women, right? You fuck one girl as a weather event or a bird and her own husband, and all of a sudden you're the bad guy. Then he goes, see, a lot of things happened in that grove, and there was this perfectly positioned knothole on this really sexy tree, and the mead was flowing freely.
Like, and not for nothing, when I read that, I go, yeah, I probably know about a couple dudes that would fuck a tree. You know what I mean? Like, that's the problem with men. Is like, I think there are a few dudes I know that would fuck a tree. I think in the right state of mind,
So you have
there's
friends.
some people that would fuck trees.
You have guy friends that would fuck a tree.
I think so.
So not that far off, but I didn't know where Zeus had. Why do we bring in Zeus?
That brings the fantasy into it.
So the way the book starts, it's
That's not the fantasy.
it's a
It's thanks to his seed that this oak has sentience. He says, well, congrats, you're a half dryad, my boy.
but it
I like the
starts
dryad
with the
part.
point of view of the door.
The
I don't understand where the eyes are on the door. Where are
peephole.
the fucking eyes?
The peephole.
No, because
not
he's
the
seeing
peephole.
both ways.
People
Well,
can
he's
see
a door.
both ways.
He's just a door. He just
You
is.
can see the back of your fucking head.
But you're not a
the
door.
people is hollow.
He's not a person. He's a door.
But where are the eyes? How is he seeing
You
things?
can't possibly be asking how he's seeing things, but and not asking the fact that he's a fucking door.
No, but he's literally
could
saying
think.
he's
That's way
literally
weirder.
saying he's like at my front, which is facing outward, and then my back is the back facing into the apartment.
Well, he can look.
So where are
It's
the eyes?
weird that he can have thoughts.
And why is the doorknob on both sides of his make it make sense, Tana?
I don't think he has
Doors
a front.
have doorknobs on both sides.
I know. So how do you have a dick on both sides?
He's not
Why is
real.
the
The dick
back.
just going right through it. Like,
Yes.
think about the logistics of the penis.
Where's his brain that he's able to think and do all these things?
I don't know.
So that's the thing. You have to suspend.
You can't have inanimate objects being sentient. I'm sorry. Like I'm.
Isn't that like a whole
We're-
genre?
No, it's not.
Oh, I thought it was. I mean, look at fucking Sleeping Beauty. Isn't there a whole bunch of clocks and shit that talk?
Yeah, but they're like people.
Not Sleeping Beauty. What's the one that you like?
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the
They
Beast.
were
but they were
people.
cursed people.
So is the door. Is a person.
Okay.
Not
But
really.
he wasn't
That
a
doesn't
person.
actually. You're right.
He's always been.
How come he could be a person if he
I
was
think you're
born a
having
door?
two sides of an argument by yourself.
But it's true because
He's having because this makes no fucking sense.
okay.
And none of like you know what I mean. If this
He
had
started as a person.
if
Would've
this
made more
had
sense.
like a clear set of rules, right, and like things were thought out more, I think I could get behind it.
I think what's funny is this is now in my head considered Greek mythology.
Oh God! Don't say that. Don't say that. Just blew Erica's mind. If he started as a guy that was
Yeah, that was
cursed,
turned into a door. It
that
would
would've
make
made more
total
sense.
sense.
Yes.
because
Yes.
so all she has to do is
He
fuck-
was never not a door. He's always been a door.
That's a good point.
No, he was wood first. Then
good
he got
point.
made into a door.
Yeah.
He was a tree first.
What was
True.
he like? Fucking one of her limbs? Like how
What?
did he become?
What?
Like his mother is a tree, right?
Yeah.
So who is he? Another tree?
A sapling.
No, but how did he become the door that he once was?
He was made into a door by a tree.
So he was a tree.
Yeah, tree first. Then
And
he
his
got
mother
made
was
into
a
oak.
tree.
Yes.
So where is his like fucking scatterings of himself
his
to
own
become
children?
the door?
He was
No,
cut down.
you gotta fucking
Shave it down.
Shave down a door.
yeah.
Oh, so where are those other
There's
remnants? you
pieces
mean?
I
of
don't know.
him.
Where is he?
Maybe he's
Interesting.
everywhere.
See what I mean? There's too many
Yeah.
questions.
But also, he
There's too many.
he
This is my
became
problem. There's
sentient
too
when
many
he was a
questions.
door.
Yeah.
He was never sentient as a tree.
Oh.
Yeah, it says here. Hold on.
The rules
Get
of
it?
this are just
Hold
not.
on.
It was a 72-page book.
The idea of blatantly
though.
revealing myself as sentient filled me with horrific sense. Oh, that's not what I meant.
Okay,
I
I
think
think
she
there's a
just
couple of things
wanted-
I want to highlight.
She had an image of somebody fucking a door in her mind and made a whole
My
book around it.
shockingly attractive door came to life after I fucked him, vowing to protect me against my murderous, panty-sniffing super that broke in and poisoned my orange juice. Just
What a
another
sentence.
Thursday.
What a sentence.
Like, I think if you write that sentence as an author, you've gone wrong.
Yeah.
you've gone wrong.
Yeah. Anytime somebody explains the entire book in a sentence just to have the main character be like, oh, just another
Like,
day.
that is the entire plot of the book.
It drives me nuts.
That's the whole plot of the book.
I hate, and that's like people have done that before, even in like normal books. And I'm like, did we really need to recap the whole book there? Just so, like, what was the point of that?
It's
Thank-
like when,
thank you.
someone says a title in a movie.
I hate that.
Thank
shit.
you, Driss. You've done so much
Driss
already.
is the worst name in the
No,
world.
but
You
you
are a very good door. I hope you know that.
But did you like how he
Idris.
he loves the whatchamacallit, the praise of being called a good door?
Good door. That fucking sent
He
me.
was aroused.
You
of
You
being
didn't
called
think
a
that
good
was
door.
adorable?
It sent me into another fucking hemisphere that he had like a praise kink.
Yeah. I thought
He
that
was a good guy though.
He was
Through
a
and true.
good door.
Never turned into like a bad. I gotta say, I gotta give the author credit there.
He was a
because
little cinnamon roll.
If this was like another book, he would have became a human and been like, I'm fucking drilling this bitch, and like turned into like an asshole somehow, even though he was like a nice
So-
door.
Another problem I had with it was so he's been watching. Obviously there's been other tenants before her living in
Right.
this, so I guess some frat guys lived there before.
He would have seen a condom or 20.
Thank you.
That's a good
Thank you.
point. I didn't
Okay.
even think of that. till now.
So and also she's watching TV in the living room, so she's watching. I don't know
They
about you
definitely
guys.
watched girls get fucked on a couch somewhere.
I'm getting there. Also, if you're watching someone watch TV, periods are mentioned. Like
yeah.
There was
you're gonna
things,
watch her come in with her period pads and her
Yep.
tampons.
there was things he didn't
'Kay.
understand or did
Yep.
understand.
I'm there. Ready?
Yep.
Your bad days, you'll have them soon. Same as you did last month. The ones where you wear softer clothing and watch sad movies and go to the bathroom a lot and sometimes cry. I don't like to see you sad. You seem better when you have ice cream.
Not all girls on periods eat ice cream.
But he knows the
know.
word cunt. And
Yeah, that was weird.
which is never on television.
yeah.
not in American television.
True.
British people say it like it's nothing.
I know.
Not on fucking television.
Yeah,
though.
and the whole condom thing. So like when she fucks him for the first time as the door, after he goes into her dream and says, "You have to have sex with me so that I'll turn into a man." So she's looking at the door and she's like, she also talks to herself a lot. And like I know
talk to
people.
myself.
Oh, I know, but like to have full length sentences out loud, do you do that a lot in front of your door? I don't know. That's weird.
I have sentences.
Do you?
yeah.
I never just stand in a room and I'm like,
I live
I
alone,
wonder-
Kristen.
not like normal sentences, but like to sit there and be like, I wonder if my landlord will like poison, like things that are like
Oh,
I think
no.
the things
You know
that
what
she
I
said
mean?
were weird.
But
like
that's
you
for the
wouldn't
book.
like I say things out loud to myself all the time.
Yeah.
But it's like things that are
I
like,
like mumble to myself a lot.
yeah, same.
I'll be like,
same.
wow, why'd you do that today? You're
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah, I do shit like that. But the way she was talking, it was weird. So like that's how they communicate though. So she
Which is
gets a condom, which he calls like a sock or something, puts it on his doorknob, so on his knob, and she gets on all fours
It's
on
the
an
ottoman.
ottoman and fucks the door.
Yeah.
And she has a good, but he doesn't feel anything the first time, right?
He can feel them slamming him and stuff, but he doesn't know what that means.
But he's not like getting pleasure.
I don't think his knob
I
has
thought
that
he
kind
did get a
of.
pleasure.
Not
don't
the
think
first
he
time.
did.
Not the
Not-
first
not-
time. I think
No,
at the
because
end.
he didn't even know when she was giving him a hand job. He didn't know what was going on.
Wrapping my round brass protrusion in
I
a soft
highlighted this
cloth
too.
and a firm grip, she started polishing my knob with slow, smooth strokes that stirred something deep in my wood.
I fucking highlighted the exact same sentence.
I definitely did not. I think I was like with my Kindle, like,
Look
oh,
I highlighted
Why
the exact
was
deep in my wood. got
why
me.
was it so sexual?
Oh, that you know why I highlighted it too is because it had the underline under it, which means a bunch of people had
Oh,
highlighted
I turned
it.
that off.
Oh, I love it. I think it's my favorite.
so
thing.
now I don't know.
my
what people
my
highlight.
favorite thing in this entire book though was when he got like so offended that she said that he was press board. And he was like,
I'll
none
have you know,
none
I'm
of your
oak.
other doors are like I am. I am your protector.
I am solid oak.
Solid oak.
Yeah, I love that. Like the story here is yes, she has to fuck the door, which I think was what this whole book was revolved around. I truly think the author said, I have this idea She wrote something at the beginning about the book club that she's in, and they like the word dick or something, and she like counted them.
I didn't read that.
But I feel like she said in her mind, she's like, I want somebody to fuck a door, and then made a story around it. Because then we also have this weird storyline of the landlord trying to kill her, which
That
is
was
kind
so
of
random.
what
I
brings
think
them.
I
yeah.
think somebody in her life fucked a door.
I think so too.
I will not
saying
make.
it's her.
I will not
I'm
make
not
such
saying it's her.
statements. I will not make such
Or
statements.
talked about fucking a door, or said something in a sexually door driven aspect.
There it is. Something about being called a good door made my human legs feel weak and shaky.
Yeah, no, he's.
Or
The
this,
praise king really sent me.
this one made me laugh out loud. Human life was proven to be confusing and awkward, while being a door had been fairly straightforward. That's it. Who's writing? All right, let's go to the beginning of the book with the author's
Did I
note.
rate this?
No, you couldn't have.
You better not have.
I
Did I
didn't
rate it?
I did not.
I definitely did not.
I did not rate it.
I did not rate it,
Why
and
don't-
I
why
made sure
wouldn't
to
you?
erase it from all of my search
Because
history.
there's nothing you can't rate this book on what
didn't.
grounds. Like, do you rate it? You can't.
Are you gonna rate it?
I'm gonna give it 2 stars.
So
1.
I gotta
Actually, one.
say,
1.
what are you gonna rate for your
Yeah.
review?
What's gonna be your review here?
Mm-hmm. Give us a review.
I don't know. Like what? I feel like that I wanted the 1-star review people to.
Oh,
take
to
it.
see it, to put on the good.
I feel like you need a pun in this scenario.
Oh, for sure. There's so many. Oh, I now know where her idea came from. So in the dedication, she wrote, "This one's for the reader that declared in a Facebook group that uses Control F to search the word cock at the start of a story to make sure she doesn't get tricked into reading a closed door romance book by mistake." So she probably saw that and was like, oh, closed door, and then made the connection of door romance cock.
I did not put 2 and 2 together. For
I'm
that.
telling you, that's got to be what happened. It has to be, right?
I don't think so.
I think so. I want to talk to her. And then we get a note from the author, which is actually just the synopsis. That really threw me for a loop because Maria.
There's so much.
Maria, you don't
there's
like reading
so
synopsis.
much about. There's so much
She
about
tricked
this
me.
book that is so fucking.
I
wild.
skipped it.
The
Because I told
the
you.
author's note is what 2 pages long. Maybe 3.
3.
It is the whole book. It's the
Yeah.
whole plot of the book.
That-
and,
that made me
like
mad.
in detail.
And everything in it laid out as if each one is a trigger warning.
Yeah, oh, well, then it goes into the content considerations, and it tells you. I mean, it literally says this is the
This
first
is
sentence.
I'm for trigger warnings. I'm not against trigger warnings. I think they should be in books. I do not find them to be spoilers most of the time. She gives the context
She said
of the fucking trigger warning.
Just the
so
first book.
they are spoilers. I've never seen trigger warnings feel like spoilers. She made them into spoilers.
She
'Cause she
said-
tells you what they are.
Unhinged is a paranormal romance story that involves a human woman getting it on with her front door, which later turns into a guy. Did you have to add which later turns into a guy? That's your
the fucking.
that's your twist. That's the story right there.
But she'll be. What else did she wrote like
Oh yeah, people dying, allusion to man on woman violence, woman killed after alluring, covert breaking and entering, secret underwear theft,
Yeah.
deliberate food drugging, alcohol use, harassment via text, allusions to an orgy, I don't remember that, gun violence, shooting death, wood putty use, sex toy use, condom use, working with the
the wood
police,
putty use.
talking with the police, erotic humiliation, fetishistic,
How is wood putty a trigger?
lubricant use, female domination, male submission. I mean, there's a lot in here that
But like
I was very confused about the wood putty use.
I
as
would
well.
I would like one person to tell me who is triggered by wood putty. Like I want one. If there is one person out there that has a trigger for wood putty, then I will never speak on it again. But I have such a burning desire to ask her personally and be like, did you really think that wood putty was a necessary trigger to add in there?
I'm so
Or
curious.
were you just trying to like fuck with people?
Maybe there was dude, I don't know. Are you reading about the author right now?
Yes.
Anything good?
I didn't read enough. I'm
Oh.
just getting to her,
Maybe it's
her website now.
Does it say anything about like a past with wood putty? Perhaps
like
No.
this one experience I had back in the day.
I still, again, I haven't. Hold on. Unhinged, my surprise novella project debuted July 10th, and it went viral. Viral is in asterisk. This MF paranormal romance features a human woman and her front door and creative carnal uses of a doorknob. It was written as a little nudge, nudge, wink, wink to the terms of open door and closed door romances.
I figured it out, bitches.
You did that.
I mean,
Wow.
she wrote it. She put it in quotes.
But again, I didn't think of that. I thought it just meant closed door, like the actual like closed door.
Oh, it was only because she put it in quotes that made me think, oh, I get it.
Interesting.
And then she wrote, "Shine bright, you smutty diamond. The world needs more women like you." And she wrote, "Cock is in here 14 times, by the way," which ain't half bad. I have to say, for a book that I thought was gonna be like really, really, really sexual, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And when it was happening, it wasn't like it wasn't like crazy.
It wasn't that bad. She fucked her door 3 times, I think.
Yeah, but that's whatever. It
No.
still wasn't as explicit.
Twice as a door, once as a human.
It still wasn't as explicit as some of the sex scenes we've read in the past. And can I make a very intense statement?
Sure.
I like this book more than I liked Haunting Adeline.
That is so fucked up.
I would choose this book 100 times over I would ever read Haunting Adeline again.
See, like, these are the types of books that, like,
At least there was
I
consent.
hate.
I might
because
agree with
like,
you.
so many
Thank you.
things don't make sense.
I
See, like, I think less things made sense in this
And you know
book
what?
than any book
I'll
I've
say
ever
I
it.
read.
think I was able to suspend my disbelief for that.
I'll say it. Zeus was a pleasant surprise.
I thought it was an interesting twist.
I had fun.
I
said
did
it.
not see it coming, and I thought, well, that's a way to explain it.
I don't
I
think
think
I
that
hated.
is-
I didn't hate this book.
I think it's the funniest thing that I think I've ever read.
Yeah.
I don't know about funny.
Yeah. It was
Zeus
weird.
fucking a hole in a
I
tree
think
and
Zeus-
impregnating
I think
it
Zeus
is
is
one of
pretty-
the funniest things I've ever
That was
read.
the
This
best
is pretty
part.
funny as a character
That was the best part.
because it made him seem like just a goof.
Like I picture
You know,
him
he's like,
wearing flip
I
flops.
fucked around, I
So-
guess.
What I think, my first thought after finishing this book is a lot of people. There's a lot of people I
Follow?
see on TikTok, and they talk about reading being political.
Oh my
reading
god, yes, this is a good
being
point.
critical, that like every time you read a book you are critically thinking about a book, and like to some degree, right, like we are trying to like make it make sense to some degree, and like the logistics of things, which I don't think is like actually critically reading. I think it's just like trying to fucking understand, like comprehension.
Oh boy, yeah.
But if you actually get into like critical review of this,
You can't.
it's silly. And this is the point that I think a lot of people try to make and they never can because the internet sucks, is that like
Yeah.
some things are not created to be critically
Dissected like that.
dissected,
Yeah.
and some things
that's
are
okay.
just fucking funny.
You
Yeah,
know
I
she had fun writing this book.
I know, of course. I think a lot of people need to. I think those who have that argument of like you should be critically reading everything are not reading this.
No,
Yeah,
they're not. But
exactly.
So they don't
but
know this exists.
These
Yeah.
blanket statements happen for all of books, all of
Well,
everything.
they're also putting themselves in a reader monolith. It's like
It's like, well, the books I'm reading you should be critically engaging with, and it's like, well, not the books I'm fucking reading.
And it's
Yeah.
like, why are we judging what people are reading? Like, as long as you're reading something and you're having fun and you're like doing something that's different than what you do every day, that's a good thing. It doesn't
Who
matter what
gives
you're
I think
reading.
it's interesting the world we live in now because we grew up reading.
Yeah.
You know, depending on how much. But I don't remember ever having conversations when I was a younger, like teen, of like, you read that book?
Right.
You're dumb.
Yeah. It was
Now
just
it's
fun.
like everyone has to have an opinion on what you're reading and why you're reading
Yeah.
and
The
how
much-
many books
yeah.
you've read and how many books you haven't read.
Yep.
And the whole like again we come back to this often TikTok
I
and
was just
what
gonna
it's
say,
done to
yeah.
the reader community.
I think it all started with BookTube is where it all started.
I feel like
when people
BookTube is nice. I like
But when
BookTube.
people started introducing books to like modern society, because like back in the day, I feel like before like the internet really took off and like BookTube took off, I wasn't really thinking about books that often.
Well, no, you like read it on a book on vacation,
Yeah.
and like maybe
Yeah.
take one from your mom's
Scholastic
like
book
collection.
fair
It brought
every
it to
fucking
like the
year.
It was just-
mainstream.
yeah.
I
like-
feel it made reading cool in a
Some
way.
people read books like, you know, on vacation they'll read a singular,
Right.
and like that's how I used to be, right? Like
Same,
where
yeah,
you read
yeah.
like a single book in a fucking year, and you're like,
I'd read maybe
I
one
read a book in
5
a year,
years.
right?
Yeah.
Like, so I like there's those type of readers
just more
that
pressure
read
now.
like
no
very
reason.
sporadically,
Yeah.
I guess. And now that I'm like everyday type reader, it's like
There's just
I hate
it's weird.
I hate
I was an
my-
everyday
my
type reader and I
counterparts.
never felt the pressures that you feel now.
Or like you're better than everybody else. Like I feel like people are like holier than thou. I read
It's
these
so
books,
holier
so
than thou now.
I'm
And
better
then,
than
we were
you.
talking
Like,
about
what? Who
how
cares?
now people are dissecting these books to find things to flaw them and be like, oh, I
Yeah.
found this was done this way
There's
and
a lot
incorrectly
of-
and that. And it's like,
Didn't
There's
I
a lot of
call it-
whistleblowers.
Didn't I
you-
say that the bigger your book gets, the more hate you're gonna
Oh,
get?
yeah.
I said Rebecca Yarros for sure 1000% is gonna go down eventually. And she's already like getting heat for the
So many
Gallic
things.
stuff that she wrote, which 100% agree. You shouldn't write a language you don't know anything about. But like people will find. She shouldn't have done an interview on it, I should say. But people will find things and they'll go out of their way to find things. They'll scowl through interviews. They'll scowl through your past. Anything.
There's like a couple of authors that I think do it the right way, where they just don't fucking do
don't
interviews, don't
Don't
talk
speak.
on social media. Like,
don't exist.
if you were if you are a Sarah J. Maas level person, I think you could literally exist without social media.
just hire a PR
Mhm.
person.
No, don't even do that, because they fuck up sometimes too.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
They're
Like,
not
you
great.
just fucking don't do anything. And
Yeah.
you
just
like
pump out your
Be
books.
an old school author. Be like
Yeah.
a Neil Gaiman or one of them where you're just like chilling in a
Like,
woods.
removed.
Yeah, that's what I would want to do.
Well, anyway.
anyway, the Door book, I didn't hate it. It definitely was not my least favorite that
I
we've ever
can't.
read. Definitely the weirdest.
I want to know who specifically mentioned
Was
this
this
to us.
weirder than the red?
I like this
No.
better than the red.
I like this better than
I
the
think
red.
I liked it better than the red too.
So
but-
do we read the Pillow book next?
No.
Stuffed.
No.
It's short,
Maria,
right?
you said I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
The
What's
balloon
I don't know.
animals.
No, we're not. We're not.
Well, no. What about the turkey one?
Ah.
The turkey one's only 13 pages
What was
long.
it called?
Stuffed a turkey or something?
No, like something squeak.
Turkey vampire?
Stuffed by the were turkey.
Yes.
Stuffed by the were turkey.
Wait, this was 13 pages.
Yes, 13 pages on Kindle.
I think we have to. We could read it in
could do it
between.
right now.
We could read
Right
it right
now.
now. Door book, definitely not the worst book that we've read, but obviously not the best.
Listen,
either.
whoever.
So what's next?
Hold on. Whoever recommended this book, just DM me real quick. I have to have a conversation with you.
Yeah,
we have to talk
there
about
was
this.
Several though.
It was several of you did this to me.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Fucked up.
All right, well, send us what the next one's gonna be. That is gonna
Yeah, send us your next unhinged.
whatever's gonna upset Maria the most. Send that our way. I'm excited.
I'm not as upset as what you guys were.
I'm not upset. I
I thought the Greek mythology was a great twist.
I agree. That was fun.
I did not like it.
All right. Well, hit us up on Instagram. That's books_n_Betches, BETCHES. Click the link in the link tree. You can subscribe to us on YouTube and watch this podcast, or follow us wherever you listen to your podcast. Thank you for being here. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.